Hello traders, in this video this morning of technical analysis, we are going to show you how to quickly find stock trading near 200 EMA, 50 EMA, at all-time high, 52-week high, 52-week low. Either you want to trade those stock, buy those stock as your passive investment, or if you want to trade option with them. And then we will reveal two new features inside of Finviz, because Finviz is the tool that where we will be doing this. So without any further ado, let us go ahead and dive in. Okay, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time on here, you know we have been teaching since 2019 on stock and option trading in the markets. What we are looking at is a scanner on Finviz. So we are going to start from scratch. So you have seen previous video on Finviz where we do a descriptive selection of certain stock. We're going to do that, show you how to save that, and then on top of that, then bring in technical analysis so that when you are doing your specific research of the type, hey, show me all the stock that's trading near 50 EMA, near 200 EMA, or show me all the stock that are currently trading at 52-week low or 52-week high or all-time high. You can marry those two. So let's start here from the get-go. So from the get-go, I think the first thing really, because there are too many stock, 10,000 stock as of now, the New York Stock Exchange, you will want to select a price range. So here, typically, I will go by saying that I want everything above $15. We want volume. Volume is very important in trading, just so that you have something meaningful as well. So over 1 million shares on average daily volume, that's something that's we like. We want to exclude the ETFs, so that's the third one on here. And my fourth descriptive typically will be shortable and optionable and shortable more precisely. So here you can see that I've saved this as successful trading default 2025. Yeah. So if this is the first time that you have something like this, you can go ahead. Okay, save my screen. So and give it a name. So it comes your screen here. So save it. We are going to say that okay, successful trading demo. Today is September 23rd, for instance. Yeah. So it's the same. It's going to be the same as the other one, but that's fine. So save change. So there it will be there. So this gives you an idea. So here, for instance, we have 1,150 stocks. Okay. So out of those, now we really want to go to the next level. We want to bring in some technical qualifiers, which we want we want to go after. So we talked about stock trading near 50 EMA, 200 EMA. So, I mean, for those who trade with a single moving average, so we use exponential moving average. If you want to know the difference between the two, type the question in the comment section. I will gladly respond. So in here, we have all of these technical, right? In terms of uh, moving average. So here they have the 20-day moving average. So that's one of them. I use that one in my day-to-day training. But we have the 50 moving average here, where we can select, okay, is the price below it? But below is not a quantifier per se. Now we get it. It's very interesting. So it's 10% below, 2%, 20% below, and the like. But really, if we want to just time something that is just crossing it, we go to custom. Yeah, we can go to custom on here and say, hey, I want all of the stock right now after my primary descriptive selection to say all of the stock that are, let's say, if I just want them, they have not yet crossed. Okay, minus 0.1% EMA and they just cross. Yeah, then we can get a nice selection here. Here we go. But I'm not sure if this above here, if that's how will this respond? It is responding. Here we go. So here are all the stock that are really within the vicinity of crossing the 50 the simple moving average. So in that case, what am I going to do here? I'm going to do the next best thing that you can really do. I want the chart. Oh, this you just by a single click here. So this is over the last 15 months right here. So we can reduce the time frame per se. So we go here in 15 months. and each one of these will be daily. So here we have the chart. Yeah. So this is how you go about doing that first. Finding stock that are trading near the 50 EMA or SMA. The difference will not be that much. Now let's really, so that I'll have one of interest here. One of interest for me here. Let's say when you click on the chart, let's see what happened, because now we are going next level here. So when we click on the chart, we have the indicators, folks, right? And I'm trying to use the same color that I'm using in TradingView. I have the EMA 8, the EMA 20, because there's that strategy when the 20, the most recent one, the EMA 8 crosses above the 20. Then we have the 200 here, and then we have our Bollinger Band. So what I want to show you here is actually how you can set up all of these indicators. So you go to settings in here. So on settings, the candle, the candle type, you can change them, but personally I always use the candle. I don't use hollow candle or the other one. Okay, here are our overlays. So we have the exponential 8 moving average. That's EMA stand for exponential moving average. Yeah. We have the 8 and the 20, and you can select the color. For me, by clicking in, you have your array of colors. That's what I prefer: yellow for the EMA 8 and green for the EMA 20, as I use on the Bollinger Band. Bollinger Band here, I'm using 20 candle and a standard deviation of 2. Again, for questions on that, please put them in the comment. I will tell you respond. And then here's the moving average, the 200 moving average, which we put here in this color. Let's try and go ahead here and change that color maybe by using something a little bit catchy. So let's use this pink purple. so so that they already have one purple. Oh yeah, it switched automatically, folks. Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw that. Let me go ahead and do that again. So let me just pick something. So if I pick this blue, see how the screen change. Now I go back to the purple. Okay, so we want that, and then we save. Here we go. This is the case for CRM on there. So that's one of those criteria. So that was the 50 EMA. So if I go back, let's start from the. If I go back, I can come here. So again, so maybe let's start with my screener. So this is my demo. Here's my screener. Then now go to technical. So instead of redoing everything, I have my first preset one, right? So the one with the volume and everything, and then I'm gonna add the technical. So the technical on the technical one, let's say we want uh, the 200 moving average. So the 200 moving average, we can select the distance, how far away from it we are, right? So then we can say, for instance, here, custom, that's really where it goes in, right? So we can say here, let's say, I'm just 0.0.5 above or below the two exists, right? So let's say I haven't crossed it yet. So we don't have anything within those stock that does that. So let's go back here. I'm not sure what. So let me put 1% to 1%, between 0 and 1% above. Okay, 32 stocks. These 32 stock, again, best way to display those chart is by going to chart. Then you really see what's your indicators. So the indicators I have on overlay, I have the ATR, average true range. You know how important that is. We will bring that up very quickly on here. So which one I want to select on here? Let's say McDonald's. You can select McDonald's. Do I have something of, oh, Chewy is a good one here. So if you bring Chewy, for instance, okay, you have your chart, you have your overlays. You can go and modify whatever you like. Now, something very nice that's new, a feature that's new inside of Finviz here, other than doing the standard, okay, stock trading below, above EMAs or nearby EMAs or at all-time high. Option, you have the option chain here. Here is the option chain, folks, for Chewy, meaning that I can do my complete analysis from selecting my stocks based on descriptive or technical uh, qualifier. And then here have expiration. Here are the weekly expiration on here. So the strike price are in the middle. On the right hand side, we have the puts. On the left hand side, we have the call. So in the case of Chewy, we could say, hey, if we want look compare prices on here, and this even analyzing the option chain provide opportunities. There have been several times where you will find that either the put or the call are more expensive than the other, and it helps you position your strategy appropriately. That's an angle that definitely we will be bringing you the video. But here, this is a feature on here, new feature on here where you have the option chain inside of Finviz. Then you have the short interest. This is very interesting as well for some of our stock that's really just go being shorted. And stock detail option here brings you the complete chart where you can just look and it at the different time frame. So here's 3 month, and in that case is going to be showing us the most recent candle on here in the pre-market. So if we want 5 month and like this, so by putting it here in this manner on this is not month, this is 15 minutes. Yeah, this is 15 minutes in this case. Let's say if I want this is a monthly chart. Each candle is a month. So here, each if I want the daily, oops, my bad. Okay, here's the daily. This is more appropriate. So the granularity here on top. So 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, and daily. So this is what it looks on the daily. So the EMA here on the daily, it's if I look at it. So I hover over it. It's at 36.75, and the stock is currently trading at 37.69. And the HDR on here as well. Okay, so that's one feature. That's a new feature that we have now on Finviz, the ability to look at the option chain. Again, this is you just go through. You select the stock first from the analysis, from the descriptive and technical analysis. Then you click on the chart, and then you select the chart of the stock, and then you have all of these. It even gives you the latest SEC filings. That's pretty nice, right? So in sometimes you have this stock where big investors have been buying or inside selling. You can see all of that on here as well as that's reported on the financial. So meaning you can do fundamental analysis here very quickly if you are of the type, hey, well, let me look at the quarterly revenue. Okay, quarterly revenue, as you know, recently there have been noise that or a suggestion that U.S. companies should move from quarterly revenue to just biannually. So let's see what comes out of that. But here you are. You can do all one-stop shop where you even have social media here because they provide you with some chats that's going on with other traders on the along with all of the events. So last but not least, I want to go back to the main screen. To the main screen inside of Finviz, I want to leave you with the calendar. So yes, now you have the calendar. For instance, you have a calendar that shows us three specific section. The economic calendar in terms of what's going on. So today's September the 23rd. And then the impact here, it's by color coding. So three red candles being that it has more impact. So for today, for instance, Fed Chair Powell will be speaking at 12:35. So here you are, and it gives you, yeah, his previous interaction. So you can go into detail really to see the impacts of the economic calendar on a specific stock if you would like. So this is what's happening for this week, broken on a day by day basis. So the right of that you have earnings. Yes, the earning calendar. Isn't that neat? So today, for instance, or this week, because that was next week. This week we have this one. MU will be releasing its earnings. So the date September 23rd, AMC stand for after market close. So today after market close. So meaning that tomorrow, for us, we will have an opportunity to trade MU. Look at the chart of MU here. So instead of the 15 minutes, let's bring the daily. Wow. So this is where MU is trading. It's above every single one. It's above the 200 EMA. It's above the 8 EMA, the 20 EMA. So all of how high can this stock go. But one thing on here, where's the RSI? Okay, the RSI is currently at 77. Isn't that an overbought condition? I leave it to that. Because the ATR has really been ramping up. Interesting to see on Wednesday morning where will MU Macron will be trading. So yes, you have here on Finviz, we were able to show you how to do a descriptive and a technical analysis of the type just by a single click. Find the 52-week low, the 52-week high, stop trading near a specific moving average. We showed you how to get the option chain for that specific stock that you have analyzed, and how to correlate that to um, economic calendar. And last but not least, you have the full calendar of earnings on here, where we showed an example where you just click on that specific stock on the calendar. If you go back to the calendar, what the dividend, the dividends, yes. So dividend on here for specific stocks. So we will be diving more into this next time, because we have a whole series on dividend investing as part of passive investing that we have been bringing you. So if you have any question, please put them into the comment section, and we will gladly answer them for you. Until then, have a great day, have a great evening wherever you're watching from. Bye bye.